And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Bowling Green Falcons offense will go on the attack first. So the last time these two got together, the nails were chewed down to the cuticles. It was a barn burner.
Ready, set.
The give on the inside. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. On the ground, it's Parrish. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. And the Golden Flashes come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Quarterback making checks. To the air, it's Darasol. Takes the easy one to the back. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. The Golden Flashes have it with a 1st and 10. Leaves it with the running back. He'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Here comes the heat. And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in.
I like the idea by the quarterback. He wanted to attack the middle of the field. He found his open guy. The receiver's just got to be able to make a play for him.
Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Hauls it in. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33. And the Golden Flashes are marching down the field. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Oh, he's got some space. Stop is made at the 22. A 10-yard pickup and a 1st down just outside the red zone. The Golden Flashes pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. It's complete to the right. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
And the Golden Flashes in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Run in the red zone, it's Parrish. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The Golden Flashes come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. The run from the shotgun. Got enough space, and he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Golden Flashes!
What a luxury for an offense to have. The ability to set the tone on the ground, giving that guy the football time after time, making offense easy, being physical, and really setting the tone for this football game.
They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. So that's a 59-yard touchdown drive. And it was capped off with an impressive 16-yard run for the score. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Bowling Green has it back. The Falcon offense will go to work. They win. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. To the air, it's Darasol. He's going to take off. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground.
This is the most annoying thing in the world for a defense, is when you start to play all these plays and all these pass concepts and routes, and then you let the quarterback get outside the pocket, and he takes off, and he gets a first down. Like, so much to defend. That is the hardest thing to defend because you don't know where it's going to happen on the field and when it's going to happen.
Leaves it with the back. There he goes. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. They'll ride the hot hand. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. That's the end of the period, and Kent State has the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. He wants to change this route. Looking to pass. It's Darisaw. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Throw to the end zone. It's picked off. Taking it the other way. Finally brought down, but what a play. Not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the... The punt team makes its way onto the field. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Now they're starting to feel it. They got a first down at the 44. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Trying to beat the D deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Motion from the wideout. Second down, they'll go to the air. Incomplete. And man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception.
You just wonder if the quarterback's trying to get it all back after throwing a pick the last time out. This time, that was not a good read. The defender was all over that throw. He should have intercepted that, but thanks to the drop, the offense stays on the field. This quarterback has got to take a breath, and he's got to settle himself down.
To the air, it's Darisaw. Quick completion on the out. Out of bounds, right at the 20-yard line, edge of the red zone, and they have their eyes on a score.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come over, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast, they want to crank up the tempo.
Just keeps slinging it. Skips away from pressure. He's open on the right. Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it first and goal. And the golden flashes want to crank the tempo. They'll run it on 1st and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Kent State.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
And the extra point makes it 14-0. He'll bring it out. It's Reese. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out. And here comes the punt team.
On to punt it away.
Wants to bring it back. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. They've had a really productive first half so far, and they'll try to add to it here. Motion from the back. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. To the air. It's Darisaw. Caught close to the marker. It's Rousseau. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
Looking downfield on first down. They get to him as he throws. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down.
And you get more and more hits on the QB like this right there. More and more making him scramble out of the pocket to the right. That's winning. He's going to start to see ghosts. He'll start to panic. He'll start to speed up that processor. Nice job by the defense making that quarterback feel very, very uncomfortable.
This time on target. He stopped at the 45 after picking up 10 yards and the first down.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
To the air on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here. The golden flashes will snap it on 1st and 10. From the gun, the running back looking for room. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. And the golden flashes will hustle to the line. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Quick pass on the fly motion. Did everything he could to discard the tacklers, but he was just able to get back to where he started. Dropping back, it's Darisaw. Fakes the grab. And they'll stop him inside the 5, but the defense is backed up in the shadow of its own goalpost. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Here's 1st and goal, and they could go to the locker room with a huge cushion. Takes a snap, wants to throw. Might be looking to run. Touchdown, golden flashes! Fired in from the red zone for the score. No No mid-season concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead.
And you always want to get the home crowd jacked up and get them excited. Get out to an early lead, and they have 20-0. Defense playing well, offense playing well. They got a lot to cheer about here at home.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Bowling Green has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. These guys have taken some body blows in the first half, but now a chance to do something to feel a little better going into halftime.
Reese, they got to respond now. They got to put points on the board right here, cut into this deficit, create a little bit of momentum, because this one's going to get out of hand otherwise.
Yeah, there are a lot of offenses out there that might just say, okay, let's just regroup and figure it out. This offense doesn't have time to do that. They've got to be aggressive. They've got to throw it downfield.
Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
Man, that's a great example of KYP. Know your personnel. A QB that doesn't run great, trying to get outside of the pocket. Nice job by the defense applying pressure and running him down and getting the huge loss.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Got out of trouble and throws. Pulls it in. It's Bryant. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Falcons will punt it away on 4th down. He'll try to really get into this one. He'll wave for the fair catch and haul it in at the 25. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Might be calling a hot route. Dropping back, it's Darisaw. Trying to get behind the defense. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Looking for more room. And the defender is tackled, and that's how we'll run out the first half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun first half between these rivals. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense. And that's something that's just very tough to quantify. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
And the Falcons will line up to kick off and start the second half. And as the ball makes its way into the end zone, it'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. Not sure they had to adjust much as they'll try to build on this lead. They'll send the tight end in motion. They'll open the second half on the ground. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Defense fills those gaps. He's got 1 to the 28. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. Back to pass, it's Darisaw. Finds the tight end. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain.
Great job by the defense. A big key coming into this one was third down defense. They're going up against one of the 25 best in the country in that time, making a nice tackle before the sticks to set up fourth.
And he throws his third pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. Touchdown, Bowling Green. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone.
And they come up with a huge pick six, and that is one of the reasons this defense has been so dominant all season long. They don't give up big plays, but they take the football away. And once they do, they've got better athletes than you do. They're hard to bring down. They can flip the game on a dime.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Dynamite matchup this week in CUSA, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Jacksonville State sure is making it look easy today. What a spectacular performance on the offensive side of the ball. They're up 14 over Liberty. Just another week of Conference USA football where we've come to expect the unexpected, fellas.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. He lobs one high down the left side. Makes the grab on the big throw. And a pickup of better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. The golden flashes, heading quickly to the line. Looking for a man. It's Darisaw. Finds his big tight end. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. And the golden flashes will line it up on 1st and 10. Going to the run, it's Parrish. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run. New center down's right on the doorstep for this offense. Trying to punch it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Kent State. Now they have extended this lead, guys, starting to put the hammer, but sometimes a rivalry game can give you a little of extra fight back.
And there can be no panic at this point now. You've worked too hard this offseason, David. They've had this game circled for so long. You've got to play your best football right now and fight back.
And you just need something good to happen on this next possession. You've got to get the crowd back into this football game. Big rivalry. Get some emotion. Get some momentum on your side.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with it. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive.
And yeah, that's kind of surprising. And we talked about this before the game. One of the big matchups. Run the football against a defense that's been susceptible against the run throughout the season. But this offense just can't find a way to get it going. And I'm surprised, but now what's your counterpunch? How are you going to get the ground game going? Because so far, not a lot of success.
With the catch, it's Matthews. Out across the 30 and out of bounds at the 33, and that's what you're looking for when you're backed up in your own territory.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize, so you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. To throw, it's Akbar. Finds his big tight end. They get him down at the 49, but not before he picks up 15. The Falcons have their offense in high gear.
414 satellite.
Wants to throw on first down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Matthews.
Love the awareness by the defense here. They're trying to get the running back the ball in space, but the defense was expecting it. They had guys in position. They located the football, and they went and gang tackled.
And the Falcons with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Lost to fire on second down. Oh, they're after him. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play.
This is a situation here in the third quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this and all of a sudden have to throw the football.
He hurls one deep down the left side. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. The Falcons will punt this one away. And these guys have been busy. Sixth punt of the day. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. The inside handoff. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Snagged in the middle. It's Rousseau. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down.
Zone coverage means everybody's looking at the quarterback. So now, when I'm a wide receiver, I got to make sure I know I fit in the hole between these zones. I know where they're dropping to, and I know where I need to get to. Great job by the wide receiver finding that hole, and the quarterback throwing a strike.
Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Sends it back in motion. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. The golden flashes, moving quickly to the line. Looking to throw, it's Darisaw. Pocket breaking down. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
Looking to buy time. At the 35, he's loose. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, golden flashes.
This quarterback is so good at creating. When plays break down, things aren't perfect. He has the ability to buy time, use his athleticism, and torch a defense, and he did it right there with his legs.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive.
Bowling Green, 7.
Coming out with it, it's Reese. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. They'll send the back in motion. Caught in the backfield, it's Matthews. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
This offense is going to try and stretch the field vertically and horizontally. They did there throwing it to their running back, but the defense, they were in perfect position to make that play for no gain.
Trying play action. Rushes on him. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. That's the end of the period, and Kent State is out front. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. As we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. And the Falcons decide to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. Very little football will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. You want to talk about a drive where you impose your will? That's what they did, running it down for a touchdown, David.
There is nothing more demoralizing than that for a defense, to be physically pounded. The run is coming. You know it's coming, and you can't stop it.
Nothing the defense can do. That is mano-a-mano up front, and your guys getting a push. They know you're running it, and they still can't stop it.
Better starting field position for this offense. Gets the back moving. Touch pass on the run. Fights off a defender.
Ball carried by the running back. He's tackled at the 30-yard line. Second down.
They're dealing with a second and long. The give from the gun. And some room to work. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Fresh legs, man, and it is showing. Of course, this team had the bye last week, and you're seeing it right now late in the game. Running the football, imposing their will against the defense that looks tired. Of course, they had to play last week, and you're seeing that right now.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get it done.
They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive.
QBs, when they see these zone coverages, man, some of them panic. Some of them throw it too quickly and can make bad decisions. I like how he waited a little bit, waited for the right window, the right opportunity.
He's going for the goal line. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Kent State. With that, they are closing in on bowl eligibility, but with this big lead and a 6-0 start, much bigger dreams for this squad.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Bowling Green has it back. The Falcon offense will go to work. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Caught over the middle. It's Yoder. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. First down and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. That's caught. It's Reese. Turning it on. Offense scoops it up and still going. Knocked down, but not before he gets the first down after recovering the fumble. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead, it's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw first downs. You got to keep this thing moving vertically down the field.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires toward the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback in this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops. just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening, run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience in this offense that last drive, too, on that touchdown. Everybody on the same page. These guys have repped these plays over and over in practice and in games, and it's working.
Yeah, so I got to find a way to disrupt it. I got to find a way to maybe be more aggressive, maybe blitz, mess up this rhythm they got going.
Here comes the offense on second down. Looking to fire. Bringing the heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. In the gun and looking to throw on third down. Right on target this time. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. And the golden flashes have it with a 1st and 10. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
They'll run it. They want to take their time here. Got behind those pads and picked up 3 out to the 35. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Rousseau. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. 1st and 10. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. It'll be a 1st down from the 49-yard line. They think they can impose their will here with the run to the right. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. So here they come going for it on 4th and long. The aftershocks of that earlier sack still reverberating. He might want another play. Motion from the back. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. He's going for it all. And it's knocked away. They'll give up the ball, failing to convert on fourth. Bowling Green has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. This one has pretty much been a bludgeoning, but they'll try to finish with something positive late.
Well, they ran into a buzzsaw today, and I don't think it would matter what type of X's and O's they're out there executing, David. Jimmy's and the Joes, they're just not as good as the opponent today.
And as an athlete, it sometimes hits you in the face and it stinks, but you're not good enough. And today they were not good enough. And I'm going to do the best I can to try to flush this down the toilet, not remember it, forget it, move on for the next game. Maybe it's something right here I can create positive that carries over to practice and maybe next week.
He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it, and what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. Gives it to the back on the draw. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Brings up fourth down. Number 15 on to kick it away.
And nobody able to handle that punt. They'll let it bounce and roll out of bounds. They've reeled off 6 straight to start the season, undefeated, bowl eligible, but when you have that kind of record, the possibilities seem limitless.
What a great way to start the season. The best way possible, right? Like 6-0, taking care of business, building momentum. This squad continues to climb up the ranks. They're getting better. They're getting more respect. 6-0 is the best start you could have, Palmer, but they're looking for more.
It's been really fun watching this team to get up to this point. So much talent. They've got great coaching, and I feel like they could keep that 0 in the loss column all season long if they keep playing the way they did today.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.